Hi everyone, I am Dr. C. Muralidharan, Assistant Professor from the Department of Computing Technologies, SRMIST, Cotton Uttar Campus. So in today's class, we'll just discuss about associative containers. So before getting into the associative containers, I just want to revise what is a container. Okay? Container, in general, it's a standard template library where we can uh, make the data to be stored or or it's a way of organizing the data in an array format. So we have two types of containers. One is sequence containers and other is associative containers. So in sequence containers, so everything will be stored, every data will be stored in a way, in an organized way or in a sequential form of manner. Whereas in associative containers, every data will be stored based on key value pairs. So everything we store here will not be stored in a sequential manner, rather we'll be storing with the help of keys. So here obviously no sequential process exists, so everything will be based on the keys. So we have four types of associative containers. One is set, multi-set, map, and multi-map. So obviously, like sequential containers, this associative containers will be used for all the data structure process like searching, deletion, and insertion. So when compared to sequential containers, this is somewhat fast. And the other thing is everything we search with this process, so it happens with the keys. So with reference to the keys, we'll be getting the data because we'll be storing the values based in the form of string with the help of keys actually. So we'll just discuss one by one all the four types and we'll just get into map, obviously. Okay. So first one is set. So here with this set, so we'll be storing the values based on unique keys. So it's nothing but it's a collection of unique keys. And again, based on the keys, we'll be storing sequential order based on the keys. So based on the keys, we'll be storing, and instead the values will be placed over in the array based on the keys. So this is set. And then in map, when we get into the map, so it's again based on, here also we'll be having a unique key. Along with that, we'll be adding the pair. It's called value. So along with the keys, each value will be paired up, and based on these, we'll be storing it in the array. Again, based on the key pairing, based on the keys which we are allocating, we'll be storing it. So in a sequential order. So yeah, again, we don't consider the value. We'll be proceeding with the keys. And we have two more types, multi-set and multi-map. So in multi-set, it's somewhat related to set. The different thing here is we don't have any keys. Rather, again we'll be storing based on the keys alone, but we don't have any keys. Maybe a set may consider more than one values. So again, multi-map, it's similar to multi-set. So as of map, so it's collection of key value pairs again. So again, we don't have unique keys over here, and we'll be placing over there in the array. So we'll just get into the map. Okay. Map. So as I've told you here, in this, we'll be storing the data in the array with the help of key value pairs. So everything we will be providing will be have a will have a separate key. Along with that, object will be placed up. So we'll be placing everything based on this pair, and with this pair only we can search the element. And if we have a key, then we can get the object. So key is important here. Obviously, it's unimodal. No duplicate keys can be provided because we will be providing unique keys for each and every values. And obviously this is table based and associative array, as I've told you. And then we'll just get into STL map. So we have certain templates. We'll just see one by one. Map of, it's a template of that is inside that map of will be giving the key to get compared, and the object ampersand comp, it denotes the object. We just need to mention it. And we get into the pair. It's a keyword actually, the pair iterator denotes the location. Iterator will be using for mentioning the location where we need to place it. Iterator and bool. And say for example you just want to insert, give the value of constant type. Along with that you are supposed to mention the object. So along with the key, along with the value, will be mentioning the object, which here it's nothing but a key. Okay? Ampersand x, it's a key. With that key only will be we can access that particular value which we are storing over. So this is one example. So insert x into the map. So if you want to insert a value inside the map, so we are supposed to uh, use this type of template. And then iterated insert of inserter position and constant value type ampersand x. Here the different thing here is we are just mentioning position. So iterated position, POS is position here. So it means in which place you want to, we can mention in which place we are about to insert the value. Say for example, I just want to insert a value in the second position. I'll be mentioning the position over here, iterator position. So in that place I can place the value. Similarly, we can give out the ranges like iterator comma iterator. It means we are just giving the range from which position to which position we are about to insert the values. So similarly, if you want to erase, the same procedure as if we have done for inserting, only the keyboard will change erase of iterated position. Say maybe based on the position, the value in a position, if you want to delete it, you can mention it iterated position. You can mention the position. It's a keyword here. Okay. So with that, we can delete that particular element. Similarly, you can provide it in the range also. So from first element where you want to start and for the last element which where you want to end, and in between these elements has to be erased off, then you can set it as a range. And then as usual, constant type. If you want to find particular element, again we'll be providing the key. So here the k is the key. So with this key we can find which element you want to find it. And similarly, if you want to return a reference, we can use ampersand operator of and constant key. Along with that, we can provide the key over here. So here is one example. Actually, here it's very simple example. Okay. So I'm just adding as usual IO stream. I'm adding map. Since we are just going with map array, we are adding map and using namespace standard as usual. And the other thing here is I'm just see, this is the syntax I've told you, right? We are supposed to provide the key value. Along with that we are supposed to provide the key, right? So int comma string, it denotes the type, and uh, so this denotes the type. Int comma string, it denotes the key value pairs types. Okay, and m is the object. Okay, so with that object we can access each pair. Okay, m dot insert, say for example we just want to insert the element. Okay, m dot insert, I'm just, I have created an object, right? So with that object we can access the map. M dot insert of pair in comma string, that is I'm just giving the value 5 and abcd. This is one, and I've given 3 more examples. Okay, so this one, and if you want to make it to print, so just we can print it. So just call that m dot add position 5. We are just mentioning the position. Okay, add 5. Which position? that is we are just providing the key. Okay, so this is key actually. Okay, 5. So the thing which is the element which is in the which is provided with key 5 will be printed out. Similarly, it's done for all the things. And I just want to do some changes. Okay, change the value associated with the 5 key value. So I'm just mentioning here m at 1 becomes ABC. So instead of ABCD, I'm just making it as ABC. Okay. Similarly, if you want any other changes, you can change it. Okay. So I'm just printing it. See, this is the output for this. So A, B, C, D. I'm just getting the value. So which starts with A, B, C, and here in position 6, it starts from with X, Y, Z. So all those things. It is just getting it. So I'm giving it the C out, right? Sorry, I've wrongly mentioned this. So C out, m dot at of 5, m dot at of 6. It means, so in that portion, what the value is being given will be given as the output here.